everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's having a great day. Hope everyone's doing well today. I am back with another Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 video for you guys. I haven't done one of these in a long time, so I figured I would get off the SnowRunner kick I've been on. I know I went through an American Truck Simulator phase where I did a bunch of those videos. And recently I've done a whole bunch of SnowRunner videos. So I figured I'd come into CMS 21 and do a quick restoration on a car, or at least partially, and give you guys some new content. I pulled my Tempest Magnum out of my garage. It's in desperate need of restoration, obviously. This is a Dodge Daytona look-alike, or a Plymouth Superbird. I would say it's closer to a Dodge Daytona, though. But we're going to start with tearing this sucker down, get all these body panels and glass, get everything. I don't know if there's a bumper. Just missing the bumper. The whole front nose piece. That's what I was thinking. Door and the window. The glass. We'll get the interior last. Tail lights. It's already missing the rear bumper. Got rear glass. Door. Let's go ahead and get the interior out of it. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Get all the relays and fuses out. This box. Shit's getting too hot again. Try to get it disassembled at least. Hopefully it doesn't get too hot. I don't like where it is already, 84 degrees. But if I can get this done fairly quick, I think we'll be okay. I don't really have any order, especially when I'm in a hurry. Once in a while, if I'm in the mood to take my time and do things a certain way, I will. But like right now, when I'm just trying to rush, get this thing stripped down, just pull anything and everything. I sure miss working on my cars and racing them. And honestly, I think I miss working on them more than I do racing them. I worked for the family tire shop for 10 years before I got paralyzed. And we would close the shop every night about 5:30 or 6, depending on how busy we were. And then it was time to close the doors, get a 12-pack of beer, crank up the radio, and me and my friends would just sit in there and tinker with my car. I was always doing something to it, whether I was upgrading or tuning or just maintenance or repairs, whatever it needed. It's always something. I don't know what's been going on lately, but I keep having chest pain a little bit. It kind of comes and goes. And my arms have been kind of heavy feeling. Some days worse than others. And I don't know, it's got me worried. I get tired, my arms get real tired really quick. I've been having chest pain off and on for a long time, like over a year. I've been in the hospital, I don't know, 3 or 4 times in the past year and a half, probably, something like that. But it's definitely gotten worse. And like I said, now my arms are heavy feeling and weak feeling. I've told my doctor, and he's written orders for different tests, like a CT scan of my heart, an echocardiogram, and an MRI. And my stupid insurance company just keeps denying them. They refuse to pay for them because all the tests that they have done, which have been EKGs multiple times, blood work multiple times, and chest x-rays multiple times, everything has come back normal, and my vitals are always normal. So they just keep refusing to pay for the tests. I don't know what to do because some days it feels pretty scary, like something bad is going on. I just don't know what to do because they won't pay for nothing. I don't see any use going to the hospital because I've been there 3 times and they do the same thing there. The same tests, blood work, chest x-ray, EKG. And if insurance isn't going to pay for me to get a CT scan or an MRI, they're going to deny it if I go to the hospital too. So I don't see any use going over there and laying there for 18 hours or whatever it was last time, where it's freaking miserable for me because they have those little tiny cots that are, 1, way too small for me. 2, they have no cushion or nothing. So because of the fact I have a spinal cord injury and I can't even feel my body, but once there's a lot of pressure like that, my body starts to react to it, and I get something called autonomic dysreflexia, which is a nerve condition. and it's triggered because of pressure and pain. Even though I don't feel the pain, it's, you know, my body's feeling it, and it will start reacting to it. My blood pressure goes up, get the chills, I sweat, and it's freaking miserable. And last 3 times I've been over there, they don't have a call light that I can use for help, one. So they're just like, oh, well, just yell when you need help. Well, yeah, well, that sounds great, but too bad everyone else is already screaming and yelling. So nobody ever hears me. It was just miserable. Hi, Chelsea. Look at that. Isn't that nice? What do you think?
I like it. It's different. Do you like it?
It moves a little bit. I didn't expect it to, but I mean, it works. So, and it's a lot easier, that's for sure. A lot easier to set up. What is it? 24 ounces?
How much was the other?
I don't remember. No, it was no more than that for sure.
Okay. Well, there you go.
I think the other one was 20.
Okay. It looks smaller, but the size is different. It's a different shape.
Right? That was my cute, adorable, sweet nurse Chelsea again. But yeah, last few times I've been over to that damn hospital, it's just misery. So I've been trying to do everything I can do to avoid going over there again. And I just, like I said, I don't see any use. Insurance won't pay for any tests. So if they won't pay to send me to have them done, they're not going to pay for them at the ER either. So I'm not going and laying in fucking misery for 18 hours. Okay. Let's get this thing on the ground, get the engine on the stand, and then I'm going to stop this video. My computer is getting too hot. In fact, I'm going to stop it right here. Okay, I adjusted the CPU voltage down to like 65%. This is several days after I did the first video. I've been playing SnowRunner and I made a couple videos of that. My computer was getting hot with it too, so I turned the CPU voltage down more. So far it's doing okay. As long as it stays in the high 60s, low 70s, I'm okay with it. So on the last video, the first part of this one, got all the suspension and brakes and everything, transmission, everything. Now we got to get the engine out and get it on the stand. That's where I stopped the video last time. Because of my computer overheating so bad. It was pushing 90 degrees Celsius. I'm like, damn, I better turn this thing off before it starts smoking. Pull the engine out. Let's just put that back where it was and get it out of the way. Is there anything else in here that I'm missing? It's like, no. I'm gonna go ahead and spiffy this up. Get this frame repaired. That back to 100%. I can't walk and turn very well using one hand. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. love this game. I miss building engines. That was always my favorite part of my race cars, my drag cars I had. I built 2 of them. If you haven't seen my other videos, one of my videos I talked a lot about my drag cars, and I showed some pictures of them. Oops, I went too far. Showed some pictures of them. My first car was one of my drag cars. My dad gave me a 74 Dodge Challenger for my 17th birthday. It was completely original, had 14-inch hubcaps, stock 318. Actually, it wasn't completely stock. I remember it had a aluminum intake manifold and a 4-barrel carburetor. Stock manifolds, like, it was nothing special at all. But before I got my license, it was like a little over a year before I got my license. I don't even remember why, but I didn't get my license till I was 18. Me and my brother found a 440 and a 727 torque flight. This old lady had a, if I remember right, it was a 71 Chrysler Newport sitting in her yard that was in rough shape, but it had the complete 440 with 727, all original. Didn't run, but it was all there. Needed rebuilt. Bought the engine and transmission for 300 bucks. Stripped it all down, working a little bit every night after work in the shop. And when we weren't busy, put it on the stand and stripped it down. Sent the block and had all the machine work done. That first one, the machine shop built the short block for me. I was only 17 and I didn't want to screw something up and have my engine blow up. So I let them do that first short block. Then I got it back and put the heads on it and put a tunnel ram with 2 450 Holley 4-barrels that my brother gave me that he ran on his car for years. Bought a set of forged 9-to-1 TRW forged pistons for it. Had the stock steel crank, stock rods. Bought a 509 292 Mopar Performance purple shaft cam kit, hydraulic flat tappet, 509 lift, 292 duration. I bought a 3500 stall converter off my brother. I can't even remember what he charged me for it, but it wasn't much. Pretty much gave it to me. What else? I bought a set of headers and a 391 posi from this guy Louis that I knew. So I had a 391 posi, 3500 stall converter, tunnel ram. It was a pretty cool car, especially for an 18-year-old kid. It's his first car. That was pretty awesome. It wasn't all that fast. It was a 3,700 pounds, a little over 3,700 pounds with no driver. I took it to the strip when I was 19 and it ran a 1285 at 103 miles an hour. But that's pretty respectable for a big old car that heavy. And like I said, especially for an 18-year-old punk. What are we doing next? Do I have brake parts? Computer's staying pretty cool. Oh, we do got these. I didn't take that car. Like I said, I finished it when I was 18 for the most part. There was a lot more fine tuning done after that, but I was driving it on the street, driving it every day to work and shit. I drove it for a little bit with a 276 rear end gear. Wasn't even a posi, just a one wheel peeler, one tire fryer. The thing was crazy driving with the tunnel ram and that built 440 going down the highway at 75 miles an hour in second gear. Thing was crazy. Serious high gears. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Sort. I like to sort these from condition. That way I know what's going on. See what we need for engine parts. And I haven't played this game in a while. Shit, we need everything. Everything but a cam and a block. V8 overhead valve. I don't even remember what all's what on here. It's going to take me a minute, I'm sure. Got a few suspension parts. We'll come back to that. Let's see what I have in the warehouse first. Engine, warehouse. Front axle knuckle covers. I'm pretty sure those are the ones I need. Front axle knuckle cover, only got one. Bottom suspension arm, got a rack. Steering knuckle C. Steering knuckle C. Front hubs. Upper suspension arm. A cross member. One leaf spring. Got the housing. Upper suspension arm. Swim RB. Bottom suspension arms. Ooh, A. Bottom suspension arm A. Okay, so we need one of these. We need two of those. Only got one. Let's go back to this. Okay, block and a crank. Everything else. Clip B for the distributor. Both of those. I think that might be the right intake manifold. I don't remember though. It's been so long since I played this shit. There's a fan we need. I think that's it. Looks like it to me. To get everything from the stove. First, I'm going to go back in and refresh my memory one more time. Engine, everything. Those 5 things. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Would you open the damn tablet? Okay. I don't even know. I don't remember which. Guess we'll have to. Okay, there's the cam gear we need. Overhead valve. We have the camshaft. I think it's the 4-barrel carb there, but I don't remember for sure. Okay, we need a V8 overhead valve crank. That guy right there. We need crank pulley. Main bearings. 3 of those. Starting to come back to me. Man, I haven't played this game in a couple months, I don't think. Okay, we need both heads. Engine head A. No, that's not it. Oh. There it is. Oops. I didn't think there was an A and B. It's that guy right there. I need to go look at the car because I don't remember if it's a single carb or dual. Okay, we got the heads. Now we need the head covers. Trying to remember what those look like. It's there. It is right there. Head cover A, V8 overhead valve. Okay. I need B. It's that guy right there. Yes, we'll take it. We need exhaust manifolds. I think it's that guy right there. 2 of those. Take a fuel filter. Take a fuel pump. Fuel tank. Okay, here's where I gotta find out which intake, which carbs or carb. Get an oil filter, oil pan. I think it's V8 overhead valve. 8 pistons. 8 rings. I think it takes radiator C. I had the fan, power steering reservoir, power steering pump on this V8 overhead valve. I think it's that one. I'm pretty sure it's that one. If it's not, I'll stick it in the warehouse. Okay, we need 16 rocker arms. Need 8 rod caps. Down to $7,400. I got a stable full of cars to sell though. Okay, what are the serpentine belts on this one? I think it's just some of my keys aren't wanting to work. Oops, and then it goes like 10 times. V8 overhead valve. Okay. Got all that. There's A overhead valve and B for the V8 overhead valve. Okay. We need timing chain, timing cover. Um, I think the push rods I need don't say anything about V8 overhead valve. Those were the wrong ones, I think. I think they're just called valve push rod. Yep, there we go. 16 of those dudes. Water pump pulley. Water pump. Windshield washer reservoir. I think that's going to do us pretty good. Now I'm going to go back and double check my inventory on suspension stuff. Kind of get a mental picture. I never use the little list thing they have here. It's too, I don't know, it's just awkward or something. And I enjoy trying to remember everything as much as I can. So I really just kind of skim through it and get a mental note. Well, up for. Let's see, are these sorted already? Okay. One of those, got 2 of those, got 2 front knuckles. Need a rear knuckle. one upper suspension arm, one spring plate, the housing, got that, one bottom suspension arm A, got both front hubs. Okay, let's see. We need a bottom suspension arm A. I got both the fronts. I need 2 double wishbone shocks, 2 caps for them, 2 springs for them. Let's see, I had both front knuckles. Need a front sway bar B. Need both outer tie rods. Both inner tie rods. One spring plate. Ooh, I don't remember leaf springs. I don't remember seeing any. One leaf spring. I'm glad I checked. Okay, so we need that. And 2 B shock absorbers. We got the bottom suspension arm A. Got a rack. This one takes front sway bar link B. No rears. Ooh. One upper suspension arm. Trying to remember bushings, how many it takes. I know we need 4 small, just for the springs, the rear leaf springs. This one we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, if I remember right. Go with that. Okay, we need 1 of those, 2 of those, and 2 of those. Now I'll go back, check my inventory again. What we got for brakes? Got the front rotors and 1 caliper, rear wheel cylinders, front and rear cylinders. Okay, that's pretty easy. One caliper, we got both those. This car takes drums for the rear, 2 sets of pads, booster, got those, and we need 2 of those. Next, exhaust. I'm gonna have to go on memory on the exhaust. What do we got here? We need everything but a gearbox and a drive shaft. Okay, for the exhaust. I don't remember what the front takes. I'll have to double check that. But I do remember we need 2 middle mufflers. And let's see, 2 of these. I'll have to check what the front ones are. And then we need everything but the drive shaft and the gearbox. Clutch plate, pressure plate, throw out bearing, and a flywheel. Now let's go this. Oh, it's supercharged. Shoot, I didn't even think about that. That's all right. I'll have some spare parts. Let's see here. You can tell I haven't played this in a while. Okay. So we gotta get the supercharger. I gotta see what carbs it takes. I think it's just a regular 4-barrel, the one I pointed out. I'm like 95% sure. And what else did I need to check? Exhaust. Supercharger intake manifold. So I got the wrong belts, I see, of course. Oh well. That'll teach me to check it next time. My video ended. Had to go and restart it. I'm glad my laptop is running nice and cool now. Well, I shouldn't say nice and cool. It's getting a little warm, but it's not bad. It's staying in the 60s. That's awesome. But okay, so the main things I came here for was the exhaust, to find out what front exhaust I needed. It's front exhaust pipe V8 overhead valve A. Need 2 of those, 2 4-barrel carbs, the supercharger and manifold and belts and everything for this engine, since I thought it was a single or a dual carburetor, not even thinking about the supercharged one. That's okay, it's not a huge difference. I got to get that stuff, and I need to find out about the relays. Distributor cap we need, wires, all that stuff. Okay, relays. Here's how I do the relays. This car takes 2A, 3B, and 3C. So I just remember in my mind 233 for relays, and I get 2, 3, and 3. So relays 233. Now the fuses. Here we go. Fuses are 3A and 2B. 233 on relays and 32 on fuses. 233, 32. 233 and 32. So now I'm going to go ahead and get my carbs while I'm here. Oh, my supercharger stuff too. Let's go to engine. Wait. Times 2. Okay. Supercharger stuff. Okay, I think that's it for that. Now I can go get all the electronic stuff. So I need an alternator. I need a battery. Need a distributor. I forgot to check which fuse box this thing uses. Oops. Distributor cap. V8 wires. Okay. On the fuses, it was 30. Oh, I don't have no damn money. Alright, time to sell some. I was due to sell something anyways. What do we sell? What do we sell? Could sell that one to pay for this supercharged one. Most of these cars are already restored. Not all of them. And I'm not selling either one of those. That one's not been touched. I don't remember if I don't think I've restored that one yet either. No, that one I haven't touched. That one's got a special place in my heart, so it's not going nowhere. I think I'm gonna sell this that one's supercharged. Let's keep it. Sell this guy. Oh, that one's supercharged too. Didn't even notice that. I don't know why this game, it's supposed to open the hood and the doors when you just tap the left mouse. It only does it when I'm in the junkyard and the auction, I think. But everywhere else I have to take it off. I'm not sure I want to sell that one. What's this one worth? This one even restored? Oh, that's a builder. Another supercharged. I like these old classic cars. Oh, here. It's so weird. See how it does it? Like sometimes now it won't close. Well, gonna have to sell something. Much as I hate to. So what am I doing? Like I said, I haven't played this in so long. My Hellcat wide body's restored, but I ain't selling it. Yeah, this one's restored. I don't know what to sell. Yeah, both of those are such nice, like classic cars. That one's not restored, or I would sell it. That's another classic car that's supercharged. Damn it. Another supercharged classic, I think. I don't remember if this one's restored or not. I hope it is. It looks like it. 100%. What's she worth? 98. Yeah, this is my payday right here. I don't remember how to frickin' sell the car. There we go. 98,000. Goodbye. Build another one later. I just like keeping the classics. All the newer stuff, not so collectible. I mean, I like my Chrysler 300, don't get me wrong. Anything that's Mopar. Okay, now where was I? Okay, I need this. I never got that. I started to buy these fuses. It was 32. Oops. So 3 of those, 2 of those. And on these relays, it was 233. 233. Need 8 spark plugs. And we need a V8 starter. Now I gotta figure out which fuse box it uses. I don't remember if it's A or B. Oops. Fuse box A. Okay, now what do we need? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Gotta go there. Gotta check the wheels and tires. So now we need to go. Bitch. So we're gonna need everything. I might have some wheels that I can throw on this. Vintage race tire. 245/70. 215/75. See if I have anything. All we have is a left side mirror. That's funny. See if I have anything in the warehouse. I'm a Mopar guy, so I've built several of those Tempests. Barracuda. Tempest Magnum hood. That's all she wrote. What I got for wheels? Mm, 14s. Got those for my Roadrunner. Those would work, but I'm going to put the originals on it so it'll be worth more money. Everything but the hood and the left side mirror. What was the number on these wheels? Rim Retro 01B. 14-inch. And race tire, vintage race tire, 215/75 14s. 245/70 14s. Okay. Vintage race tire. Oops. Get two of them. 14s. 215. 215/75 14 times 2. 2 14-inch. 245. 245/70 14s. Now I need wheels. Mm, 14-inch. Okay. Now, like, what is what here? Everything but the hood and the left side mirror. I actually need the hood. I just thought of that. I need the hood because it's supercharged. The one I have isn't. So everything. I can't believe I just bought the hood. I'm like, not even thinking. I was just talking about it and just out of habit getting everything screwed up. Doesn't help that I'm so freaking tired. Let's see. That's what we need right there. Uh, Interior shop. Oops. Let's see here. C2 Fabrique. C10 Leather B. C2 Fabrique. C10 Leather B. Steering wheel 3. Bench Magnum Leather. I think it was Leather 1. I knew I wasn't going to remember that. Bench Magnum Leather 1. C2 Fabrique. It's throwing me off because usually there's two fronts that are the same and then a bench. Seat 2 Fabrique, Seat 10 Leather B. Seat 2 Fabrique, Seat 10 Leather B. I'm confused. Steering wheel 3. Just overlooked it. Okay. And license plates. What am I forgetting? I know I'm forgetting something. I don't know. I know one thing, my video is about to end, I'm sure. It's been recording for a while. Oops. Get that there. I don't know if I want to do the engine first or do the suspension and stuff first. I think I'm going to stop this video here for now and come back at another time because I am so tired. I'll be back, guys. Okay, my video ended. I had to restart, and I think that was from either last night or the night before. Trying to remember where I left off exactly. Oh, that's right. I was ordering parts. I was ordering parts. Looks like I got everything, if I remember right. I'm pretty sure I got everything. Air scoop, V8, alternator, battery. I remember getting all that. I remember getting all the brake stuff. Wait, did I get the air scoop? Actually, I think that's one piece I forgot. So I remember getting all the suspension, all the brakes, drivetrain stuff. Remember getting the seats, the doors, glass, all the body panels. I don't remember getting the air scoop, the blower and the intake. Got the air filters for it. I'm pretty sure I forgot the air scoop. Wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, I forgot it. Let's go get that. Oh, these stupid buttons. I'm sure there's something else I forgot. There usually is one or two little things. Did I already pass it up? Looks like it. I haven't done a supercharged car for a minute. Should I pass this son of a bitch? Okay. Do I want to build the engine first? I know what I'm going to do first because I always forget. Start building the suspension and I always forget to assemble these. Damn it. Hate when my knuckle hits shit on accident. So I didn't mean to do that. You know what? Let's do the engine. Building the engine was always my favorite part when I was doing my cars. Part mount. It'd be cool if you had to use a torque wrench. And degree the cam, that would be cool. I've been having problems lately with not feeling very good, having a lot of chest pain that comes and goes. My arms feel really heavy sometimes, most of the time, but sometimes really bad. They're getting pretty bad right now. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to play this. Sucks. So I played it for a while the other night. I thought I was doing good. And of all my simulator games, all my games that aren't shooter games, so I don't play shooter stuff very much. I usually play SnowRunner, American Truck Simulator, or this one. I've got a Train Sim 3, I think it is. I don't play that one very much at all. Oops. That one gets boring quick. This one wears my arm out because there's a lot of lifting and double tapping. My arm literally feels like a freaking water balloon hanging off my shoulder right now. No chest pain, just feels like it's not getting enough circulation. But my stupid insurance, my doctor writes orders after orders after orders for me to get different tests to see what's going on. And the insurance company just keeps denying them. We're not paying for it. His vitals are fine. His blood work is fine. The chest x-ray was negative and the EKGs were negative. So we're not paying for anything else. Who cares if he's got a clogged artery and he's going to be dying soon? As long as we don't have to pay anything. It sickens me. I like lining the bolts up in a row like that. Just getting them all at once. Go ahead and stick that on while I'm right here. And we're going to flip it. It would be so cool if we got to degree the cam. Or if you at least maybe had different keyways to advance it or retard the timing a little bit. Just something a little more in depth. Don't get me wrong, I love this game and it's fun assembling the engines. Just wish there was a little more detail. These are kind of hard for me. The way I have to double tap and hold, double tap and hold. It's especially hard when my arm is tired like it is. It's not tired, it's just, like I said, I feel like it's circulation problem. There's another detail that would be really nice. Valve lash. Torque specs, valve lash, degree the cam. Only on the expert mode. Because I'm sure there's a lot of people that know nothing about all that stuff that like playing this game. I think someone needs to come out with just a simple, I mean, not a simple, but something with only engine building, like an engine building dyno simulator, where it's really super detailed just about building engines and compression ratio and different cam profiles and stuff like that. And then you just run it on the dyno rather than building cars and taking cars to the track and whatnot. I would love to have an engine building sim. That would be so sweet. Let's go back this way. Gotta get just the right angle to see those push rods. Back here. Sometimes my knuckle hits and I don't want it to. This game's so cool. It's funny how my games, I get so sick of them, get burned out playing them. I won't play it for a month or two. Switch to something else. Get burned out on that. Go back and forth. Do you guys know if you get extra credits or extra points or anything, money, if you do like the engine building, the suspension, any of the building in a certain order? Does it change your restoration bonus or your, give you any kind of benefit to doing to assembling it in a different order? Because I don't even know. I just kind of do it the order I do it. On the suspension, I just start adding stuff pretty much. I really have no specific order. I mean, I do to a certain extent, but not all of it. Go ahead and get these while I'm here. Excuse me for a minute, guys. Someone's texting me. It's memers. All right. My friend Mimi was here today. She came and brought me breakfast and hung out with me for a couple hours. While she was here, I showed her a card trick that I know. She was asking me about it to make sure she's doing it right so she can show her husband. Aha, I knew there was something I forgot. Let's get the distributor in this thing. Oops. I am so glad that I finally got my computer dialed in, running cool enough where I could play my games and not be worried about my laptop smoldering down. So we need a coil. Plugs on this side. Wires. I'm sure my video is about to end. Got a 30-minute record limit with Clipchamp that I'm using. Come on. I'm actually going to call this video quits for right now. I'll be back in a bit to get started on the suspension. I know my video is about to end pretty quick, so I'm going to stop it now so I don't miss too much. I'll be back. I am back. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. We got to go get a coil. All right, that's ready to go. Now we got to get this thing ready to go. I don't know, I've kind of got a little system. I always start on this back corner. U-bolts, spring plates. Go ahead and get that shock while I'm right there. Aha, something else I forgot. I usually stop there. And I come back and do the wheels and tires. Damn it, my coffee's gone. My arm is so tired. I believe I only got one of those. Well, let's go ahead and put the wheels and tires on it. $245, $245, $215. What the hell? It's getting there. I think I'm gonna stop this video here, and because it's almost time to get turned again. And my videos are probably about to end again. No, it's only been a few minutes. I thought it was longer than that. Maybe I'll get a little more done. Another 5 or 10 minutes. Let's go and get this thing off the stand. Get the hoist. It's getting there. Slowly but surely. I don't think I ever got the front exhaust pipes. The very first part of the exhaust system. I may have, but I'm thinking I didn't. We'll see. Throw out bearing. Gearbox. Starter. I knew it. Steering. What the hell? Trying to see which one it is. That front exhaust piece. Thought it was called front. There it is. Front exhaust pipe. V8 overhead valve A. Times 2. There. Two of those. Where the heck is the... Aha. My arm is dead tired. I'm gonna get these fuses put in. And I think I'm gonna just call it quits there. Just because my arm is so freaking tired. And my video is about to end again. So I'm going to stop it here. I'll be back later tonight when I get flipped back to this side. We'll get this car buttoned up, get it painted, and ready to sell again. I'll be back. Okay, where was I at? I think the last thing I did earlier was the fuse box. Oops. Let's go ahead and do all the fluids. I hate how it does that, and you can't, once it zooms in, it won't let you. Power steering. One, two, three, 4, 5. That's usually pretty close. What goes that? I don't understand why it uses two different front seats. That's weird to me. If you guys know why this car uses two different style front seats, please leave a comment, let me know. Because I don't remember ever seeing any cars that do that. Another thing I'm not sure on this game, I've never tested it, tried it different ways to see. Is the car worth more money if you paint it the original color? Or can you just paint it whatever and it's worth the same? I don't remember ever testing that. Maybe we'll do that in this video. I got plenty of credits right now from selling that car. So I think that's everything parts-wise. Make sure I'm not missing something. Parts. Oh, I gotta put the battery. And gotta do this. Detail the interior. It was only 81%. Is that gonna bring it all the way to 100? Just from detailing it? It did. So the only thing it's missing is the battery. That's what I forgot. The stupid hood won't open, of course, like I said. It doesn't open like it's supposed to, only the only time it does is when I'm in the junkyard. I forget the plug wires. Now we're talking. %, all the way around. Now we can move it to paint. Take it to the paint shop. What was the original color on this? Painted the factory color. Actually, let's paint it something else first. Let's do it that. Okay, what's it worth? $83,698. 83,698. Same. Factory color doesn't matter. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Well, guys, this video is already super long, so I am going to park it out front of the garage, get a little better look at it. Pretty cool car. Looks like a Dodge Daytona to me. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, leave a comment, share the video, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. I really appreciate all of you guys. Have a great day, and I will see you on the next one.